When we think back on the great Matrix antagonists, Agent Smith, the Merovingian, or even Cypher immediately comes to mind. But the true force that subdued humanity has only one name: the Oracle, the intuitive program that manipulated the anomaly and the architect to change the future of the Matrix. So then what happened to the Oracle after the reset? Let's find out. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
The Oracle has always been shrouded in an aura of mystery. She appears as an elderly woman who enjoys baking cookies in her old-fashioned apartment and has a sweet tooth. Yet she is truly one of the most manipulative and intelligent programs in this story. Morpheus trusted her from the beginning. She has always been there to offer him advice and divination, indicating her seniority and her experience within the Matrix. To understand the importance of the Oracle, we must go to the beginning of the Matrix, or at least to the start of the simulation in the movies. At first, the architect thought that humans wanted to live in peace. Thus, he created a simulation comparable to living in a paradise, where humans were living out their days in perpetual happiness. But it was a disaster. Most of the humans started to wake up and realize that they were living in a lie. The human brain did not accept a reality in which suffering did not exist. Therefore, the architect thought that perhaps creating hell was the best way to keep humans asleep in the Matrix. Again, the architect failed, and the Nightmare Matrix caused even more humans to wake up from the Matrix. The architect did not understand why his simulations did not work. Perhaps the human mind was so primitive that the architect, being the intelligent entity that he was, could not understand it. It's comparable to a human trying to understand the thoughts of an ant. However, the architect sought help from a program created to understand humans, the intuitive program. The Oracle is an artificial intelligence designed to understand and foresee the complexity of human behavior and decision-making within the Matrix simulations. The Oracle might have been created as a humanitarian aid program, perhaps a virtual psychologist or counselor. With the advent of real-world language models, we've also seen the arrival of digital agents that could act as a shrink who understands human behavior. Most likely the Oracle was originally a program created to help humans, but she might have been created during the machine war as a simulation to predict the actions of the enemy humans for strategic military advantage. Whatever the reason, she was the key piece the architect needed. When he added the intuitive program into his design, the architect found the solution to the problem.
As I was saying, she stumbled upon a solution whereby nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice, even if they were only aware of the choice at a near unconscious level.
The Oracle suggested that the illusion of freedom of choice should be added. The humans would think they chose to wake up to the real world, but even in the real world, they were still under the gaze of the machines. The first successful simulation is then created. It worked almost perfectly, but after a long period of time had passed, the integral anomaly appeared, the sum of all errors in the Matrix that needed to be disposed of, or else the Matrix would collapse. The Oracle then creates the path of the One. The chosen vessel, or the One, would carry the anomaly's code physically within to be transported to a specific location and used to help restart the Matrix. The Oracle closely guides the One to perpetually continue this lie. She helped Neo's 5 predecessors, having them go through the same path, manipulating them and making them believe that there was salvation, but they were prisoners of a cycle of destruction. But something changed with the 6th One. The Oracle began to believe that he, Neo, would be different. She possibly also wanted things to change because she grew fond of humanity. And so the Oracle decided to break the cycle. The Oracle plays a key role in freeing Neo when he gets trapped inside Mobile Ave, a kind of limbo within the Matrix. Despite the threats of the Merovingian, who wanted to possess the eyes of the Oracle, Trinity, Morpheus, and with the help of Seraph, they managed to free Neo. In her last conversation with Neo, the Oracle reveals that the source where he must go was in Machine City, a place that Neo had seen in his visions. She warned him of the threat posed by Smith, the malicious program that was assimilating all other programs and humans within the Matrix. The Oracle herself is eventually possessed by Smith, and he acquires her powers. Despite her apparent demise, The Oracle's influence and predictions continued to guide Neo in his final battle against Smith. By sacrificing himself, Neo defeats Smith, resets the Matrix, and ends the war between humans and machines that has lasted for hundreds of years. In the new Matrix, the Oracle reappears on a park bench watching a sunrise created by Sati. When she is asked by Seraph if she knew that this day of peace would come, she simply answers with,
"Oh no, I didn't. But I believed."
It was a gamble that the architect was not expecting the Oracle to bet on.
You played a very dangerous game.
Change always is.
If the Oracle was truly earnest, then she indeed did everything possible to free the humans. However, this was the beginning of the end of the architect's reign. Other forces hungry for power were lurking about, as they did not agree with the truce. Niobe told Neo that there was a machine civil war. The Oracle did warn them of a new enemy growing in power, and after that, they never heard from her again.
We got word from the Oracle of a new power rising. That was the last we heard from her.
Bugs claimed that when the current version of the Matrix was implemented, there was a purge of Matrix programs, and the Oracle was one of those that were deleted.
She was gone before I was free.
Gone.
When this new version of the Matrix was uploaded, there was a purge.
So was the Oracle deleted along with the Architect? Despite the news of her supposed death, it can be argued that the Oracle's legacy lives on in the Matrix. Through her manipulations and long-term games she loved to play, she was able to change the course of history and the Matrix cycle. Although she is no longer around physically, her influence and the seed of change she planted live on. Also, as I mentioned before, in the Matrix, the deletion of a program doesn't necessarily mean the end of the program. In the Matrix, where the impossible seems possible, who can say with certainty that the Oracle is completely gone? Throughout the series, we have seen characters and programs that seem to have died come back in new and unexpected ways. If we got a Matrix program version of Morpheus, who at first thought he was Agent Smith, then the Oracle still being alive somewhere is possible. Perhaps someone helped her escape, not a friend, but an old enemy who would be willing to negotiate with her. An odd program that was once obsessed with obtaining her eyes.
The eyes of the Oracle.
Perhaps both the Oracle and the Architect are waiting and hiding for their moment to stop their creation. The Analyst. But do you agree? Was the Oracle deleted during the Matrix Purge? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.